championship game. Immediately following this one, crossing pass couldn't be fielded by Fish, but picked up. That's going to be offside. Yes, Savoy the face-off win. Bring it to the neutral zone. Picked up. Morrison feeds it back for defensive regroup. Billhars walks it up, sends it to Godino. Sent across to Fish. Couldn't field it as try to get a pass or a shot off. And the Ice Hawks bring it the other direction. Hook checked off the stick. As set across. Crossing pass right outside the crease. Sent wide. Bouncing buck out the Fish. Couldn't get in the zone. Hard hit by Rowe. Shot. Save. Hawks. 11:59 remaining in the first period. Comes out. And Luke Miller trying to keep it in the zone. Couldn't. Goes wide. Barsky working to get in the zone. Gets taken down. Puck sent up and over. And into the Gales' defensive zone. Puck around the boards. Comes out to the faceoff dot. And the Ice Hawks go on the forecheck. Here's the neutral zone. It's going to get picked up by Matt Miller. Chipped up. And fed down low. Goalie will field that. The long pass. Icing waved. Luke Miller and Matt Miller. Puck up in the air. And going to be a hand pass. Face-off coming in the neutral zone. All right, Clausen for the face-off. Got Welch and Israel with him. Port sends around the boards and McKay back to Port. Pass. Israel couldn't field it. As the Ice Hawks chip it up. Port crossing pass couldn't connect. Dump Israel, who reverses it the other direction. Okay, he takes a hit behind the net. Welch. Plenty of time. Deciding what he wants to do. Sends it up. Bouncing puck. Icing waved off. As the goalie will field it. Reverse the other direction. Off the body of Welch. And the wall taken down is Klaus. As Charlie Edwards comes in to replace Gartsky. Edwards poke checks, keeps it in play. Welch walks it up to the creek shot and gets sent wide before he can get a shot off. Ice Hawks clear. Phil Harris feeds it back up, and that's going to be offsides. Face off coming back to the Gales section of the ice in the neutral zone. Actually, we're going to do this center ice. Less skating for the refs. Ice Hawks speed it up. Sent back the other direction. Hard hit by Halverson, who left the game yesterday. Glad to see him back. Puck lobbed in. No icing as Luke Miller back checks. There's McKay there to regroup. Back to the goal line. Crossing pass. Couldn't get picked up. Loose in the high slot. Sent wide by Edwards. Very prime scoring option. Edwards on the forecheck. Battles. It's Marsh. Kept in play by Luke Miller. Gets brushed off as he sends it low. Up and off the glass. Bouncing puck. Comes back to McKay. Klaus. Halverson takes another hit. So leave the puck back, and Gales take. Okay, he jumps at the opportunity and brings it up into the zone. That's going to be interference. And the Gales are going to go on the first power play of the game with 9:59 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal 1-0 in favor of the Gales. Fish, Godino, Billhards. It's like Tate Morrison. Chatterwell. Puck kicked into the corner. Godino's going to get there first. Gains possession. Couldn't hold on to it, though. It's chipped up along the glass. Billhards using his legs to keep it in play. Sends it back to Godino, who walks in the blue line and has to reverse it. Morrison gets hit behind the net. Sorry, it's Welch. Shadow. Bouncing puck deflected. Down to Billhards, who sends it low. Back to Billhards. Shot. Blocked. Morrison battling, clearing puck off the shoulder of Morrison. And bobbles its way in the neutral zone. That's Billhards, the opposing defenseman. And we have a puck going the other direction. Puck reversed. Fish feeds it out to Billhards on the forecheck. He's bumped off the puck. Fish back behind the net. Rushes off a hit. Keeps moving. Billhards has it at the blue line. Reverses it back to Godino. 24 seconds left in the power play. Shot off a leg and goes wide. But back out to Billhards. And couldn't hold it. Picked up by the IceHawks with 8 seconds left in the power play. Comes out to Godino, who's going to play it safe and reverse it as the power play expires. Couldn't be picked up. Neutral zone. Chipped up by IceHawks, trying to get it deep in the Gale zone. Couldn't. And Ross is going to dangle around. He's got a fast shooting option. Sends it across to Rowe on the other side. And goalie able to make a save. Luke Miller shot. Goalie able to swallow that one up. Shots on goal 3-0 with 7:46 remaining in the first period. Line changes. Edwards, Alberson, and Marsh comes out to Matt Miller. Matt Miller sends it down low. Luke Miller on the opposing side of defense. Luke Miller pinches up, feeds it back in. Kept in by Matt Miller up to Marsh. Marsh sends it around the boards. Puck sent airborne for an icing. 7:21 remaining in the first. Unchanged. Edwards, Marsh, and Alberson. Marsh closes it off, almost keeps it in. Comes out to the feet. Port sends it to the neutral zone. IceHawks try to regroup, but picked off by Edwards. He leaves it for McKay. To the cross. Alberson out to Edwards. Edwards regroups in the corner, sends it through the crease. And works his way back behind the net. Marsh reverses it back the other direction. And goes for a change. Alberson and Marsh come off. Klaus, well, come in. Machado sends it down deep, bouncing puck. Bosses the first one there, forces it. Israel comes in and almost kills it, did, with the speed he was coming in at. IceHawks feed it the other direction. Billhars intercepts and returns the sender. Klaus able to get a stick in there. Bouncing puck. Knocked down by Miller. Miller lunges forward and is able to send that into the corner. IceHawks bring it back behind the goal line. Trying to create some passing lanes here, some shooting lanes, sorry. Shot, they end up actually send it into the corner. Scooped up by Luke Miller. Miller flicks it up. Couldn't get it up to the winger. Battles for position. It's taken down on top of the puck. Machado pinched off of the wall. Shot. Luke. And save. Looks like it was off the helmet. Sorry, Vargas in net. Johnny Fish in for the faceoff. 5:31 remaining in the first period. Gales come away with the faceoff win. Send it out to the opposing defenseman. Stretch pass. Godino reverses. Shot. Goal! Godino sneaks over and is able to get behind the defense without them noticing. One-on-one with a goalie. Defenseman back checked. And he dangles around and is able to put it in the net. 5:20 remaining in the first period. Chipped up. Bouncing puck through the legs of the IceHawks. Bouncing out to Bark. Godino looks along the wall, trying to send it airborne, but picked up by the Hawks. Shot, blocker save up and against the wall, not in the netting. Puck still in play. Morrison chips it up in the air. Godino tries to knock it down. Tried picking up the dead puck and had a stick lifted. Gartsky actually took down his own player coming into the hit. Rowe back up. Hard hit. He has defensive zone. Pass out to Fish. Couldn't be fielded. Sorry, folks. Reverse back across, and Matt Miller feeds it down low as the Gales go for a partial change. IceHawks bring it the other direction. Bill Hars presses him to the corner. Gartsky pressing to the wall. Crossing pass. No one was there for the IceHawks, and puck goes up and out of play. 3:58 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal. 4-3 in favor of the D1 Gales. Halverson, Marsh, Edwards for your forward set. Looks like Luke Miller and Matt Miller on defense. Mulcahy on defense. Puck through the slot. No one home. Some sticks locked up. Prevent a shot from getting off. IceHawks fire it down the other way. Edwards pressed at the blue line. And Marsh able to get it in back behind the goal line. Marsh and Edwards working in tandem. Loose out front shot by Marsh. And goalie able to hold on to that one. As the clock runs down to 3:33. All right. Alverson into the faceoff. IceHawks able to control that one. Comes across the boards. IceHawks clear the zone. Nope, at the blue line, kept in. Alverson sends it back down low as Edwards is in pursuit. Okay, Redirects the other direction. Marsh back down low, keeping Ice Hawks working loose out front. Marsh almost got a shot off. Goalie able to field a shot that was a little wide and came out of the crease for it. Edwards tied up. Halverson forces the Ice Hawks to reverse in the other direction. And that's going to be offsides. Miller almost held it in there as the Ice Hawk player tried forechecking with the puck the other direction. 250 in the first. Shoot just checked in. Came 1-0. The goal from Dino on a stretch pass. Ice Hawks able to make the Gales defensive zone and send it in. Pass in the slot. Couldn't get a shot off. Fed down to the faceoff circle shot and sent wide by Vargas. Gales will get the other direction. Israel dingles it across and stick lifted before he get a shot. Feeds it to Machado Welch. Wire back down. Gold sends it into the corner. Shot from Billhars is fielded. Face off to the right of the goalie. Fish. Dino. Morrison. Forward through Kahy and Port on the blue line. Out to Morrison. One-timer attempt from Fish right outside the crease. Couldn't connect. Another one couldn't connect. McKay feeds it over to Port. Just too far away. Missed pass. And Gale was able to control it again, trying to feed it back down low. They do. Fish. Out to the blue line. And that is going to be offsides. All right. Oh, Morrison tripped up. No call. Championship game. Probably won't call too much. Puck reversed by the Gales the other direction of Port. Gudino trying to hit. Morrison in motion. Bed. Counting pass. Out to McKay. Great sequence. McKay shot. Hits a stick and goes wide. Morrison drops back to the defenseman. Feeds it in. Gets picked up by a Hawks player. And the Hawks get tied up by Matt Miller. Prevent breakaway the other direction. And the Hawks bring it and dump it in the zone with 37 seconds left. Miller's going to get there. Sends it up. Oh, Gales player lost an edge. Ross. And it's reversed the other direction. And Gales, great job on the back check. Prevent the option. Gartsky. Fish sends it up to Rowe. Rowe's got Ross through the crease. Loose. Gartsky gets a stick in there to send it over. Comes out to the blue line shot. Just to the left of the net. Ross is going to get there. Out to Rowe. Back to Ross. Hits a skate. Down to Miller. Miller feeds it up. And Ross was down low in the slot, waiting for it. Beautiful sequence. Clock not on their side. What is on their side, though, is the score, which is 1-0. Thanks to goal from Gudino. As we head into the second period, shots on goal, 8-4 in favor of the Gales. After this game, a couple weeks off, and And off to Anaheim, kick off the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League season. As I mentioned earlier, immediately after this game will be the 16U. Immediately after this game, on this same sheet of ice, will be the 16U championship game where the 16U AA Gales will be taking on the 15 AAA Ice Dogs out of Anaheim. Ice Dogs beating the Golden Knights 15 AAA earlier today 4-0. Gales beating OCHC this morning in the semifinal. OCHC, the AA team for the Ice Dogs. Puck out to Henderson to Edwards. Edwards reverses the other direction. Marsh comes in, feeds it down. They're up high. Shot wide of the net. Loose back behind the net. Marsh and Edwards working in tandem. Comes up to Miller. Miller walks it up as Edwards drops back. Out to Mulcahy. Crossing pass over to Miller. Hits a stick in the way. Doesn't hit the netting, so still in live puck. Marsh has it in the corner, reverses it. No one there. Alverson makes it, collides. Icehawks pick up the pass, but fed back down low. Second period, long change, as it says. Looks like high stick. Marsh is going to be heading to the box. And the Gales are going penalty kill. .57 remaining in the second period. Fresh minute 30 penalty on the board. As looks like Morrison's into the face-off. Rowe on the outside. Rowe loses an edge at the blue line. Matt Miller on defense with Bill Harris. Matt Miller presses into the corner, keeps him pinned. Ice Hawk player comes in to support, is able to free up the puck, has it, walks it back behind the goal line. Up and down the corner. Rowe feeds it up, couldn't clear. Crossing pass. Shot, tipped. Up and over. Play is called dead as a player went down injured. Not sure what happened. Step away for just a minute. All right, 13-14 remaining in the second period. As player makes his way to his feet and to the bench for the examination. I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like Miller is going to head to the box. Not sure what the call is. Looks like two people are heading to the box. Oh, no, sorry. Marsh was already in there. 48 seconds left on Marsh's penalty. A fresh minute 30. Not sure if there was a high stick or what. We're going to be 5-on-3. Be high stick. Gale's bench looking for further clarification. Not sure if anybody saw anything, just that a player went down and Matt Miller was in range, close to him, so they're going to go with that. Player getting checked out on the bench, waiting for play to resume. Words being shared. All right, ref giving everybody a warning to not play dirty. Either 5-on-3 kill. Cadino, Cahy, and Johnny Fish. 32 seconds left in the initial penalty. Goes back down. Shot. Goal. White Sox able to tie it up 1-1. On 5-on-3. Still one penalty remaining. 109 on the high stick. Miller, Morrison, Israel, and Milhars in for the penalty kill. Ice Hawks win it. 12:45 remaining in the second period. Morrison puts pressure, trying to keep him pinned. That's the blue line. Since back the other direction, Morrison gets a stick in there. Walks it up. Shot. Loose out front. Save. Still loose. And sit out in the corner as Ice Hawks regroup. Back at the face-off circle. Shot. Save. Couldn't hold on to it. Ice Hawks miscommunication on who's going to take the puck there. It's at the blue line. Back at the face-off dot. Shot. Save again. As Miller bodies him out of position. 10 seconds left. Shot. Goal. Sorry about that. Got the score mixed up. 2-1 now in favor of the Ice Hawks on back-to-back power play goals. All right, back to 5-on-5 play with 11:50 remaining in the second. Hawks up 2-1 in the championship game. Gales control the puck. Port walks it up, takes a hit as he dumps it in the zone. Puck goes back airborne, doesn't hit the netting, still in play. McCahey is able to get it cleared through the neutral zone. And that's going to be a slash as Farkas makes it about halfway. Maybe a third. Second period, long change. 11:29 remaining, and the Gales go on the power play. Refs to try to define that fine line between let them play and safety. Start calling some slashes here to Bennett from getting out of hand. Miller crosses it, trying to hit Morrison, just a little off. Fish has it at the hash marks, walks back. Up to Miller, back to Fish. Shot, hits a stick and goes up and over. And regrouped by Godino. Back to Miller. Fish on the outside. Back to Miller. Godino, that's picked off. The pass is fluttering a little bit. Players go down into the boards. And Morrison able to regroup. 47 seconds left in the power play. 10:40 in the periods. Pass off the skate. Miller able to send it up. Picked up by the Ice Hawks. Cross to Morrison. Walks it across. Comes out to Godino. Shot off the glove and bounces wide. Gartsky comes in. 2 goals in the Flyers game. Okay, shot off the face mask. Player doesn't have a stick. Still in the eyes. Gales need to keep this live. 9:55 remaining. Ross shot deflected wide. And Ice Hawks get the clear and a breakaway the other direction. Shot. Goal. As Ice Hawks go 3-1. All right. 9:42 remaining in the second period. Ice Hawks come away with it. Tried feeding it on the short side, couldn't do so. Feed it back out to the blue line. Bouncing puck, face-off dot. Picked up by Miller. Miller walks it up. He's got Halverson with him. Brings it around the boards. Back behind the net. Shot. Hits the netting. Edwards with the shot on the short side. Halverson getting worked behind the net. Comes out. Miller shot. Loose out front. And couldn't get the rebound. The net comes across. Miller has it at his feet. Able to keep it in play. Gloves it down. And that's going to be hand pass. Let's see where they spot this. And we're going to do it center ice. Klaus, Israel, Welch. Gales turn it around over in the center of the ice there. Hey, presses through the legs of Klaus. Welch couldn't bring it in, and he just feeds it down low so the Gales can get to work. Israel gets a chip in, sends it back to the blue line, back to Israel. Shot just over the net. Don't know if the goalie was expecting that from there. And Ice Hawks bring it the other direction. And Israel's going to head to the box. Going to call slashing. Face off, coming back to Gale's defensive zone. 7:54 remaining in the second period. Hawks with a lead of 3-1 right now. Shot short side. Save. Marcus. Gohart's battling behind the goal line. Ice Hawks come away with it. Hawks walk it up. Reverse. Running out of real estate. Morrison with a pressure shot. Off the player. Shot up and over and into the netting. Looking for the area behind Vargas there. For Gale's defenseman got the stick in the way. Halverson in for the face-off. Ice Hawks win it back to the blue line. Shot. Looks like off the glove and wide. Rebounds out to the blue line. Couldn't get gloved down by Halverson. Shot. Puck airborne at the face-off dot. Sent across. Hits Halverson. Couldn't be fielded though. Rowe. The other forward in the penalty kill. Okay, presses and battles. Ice Hawks bring it around. 6:52 remaining in the period. 26 seconds left. The power play for the Ice Hawks. Shot. Tipped up and over. And say that was out. As it hit the netting. Udino, Morrison, Bill Hards, and Matt Miller in finished the kill. 14 seconds left. Ice Hawks win the faceoff. And yeah, looking at the other direction, flicked up in the air, just out of reach of Morrison. Morrison lost an edge, goes into the boards. We're back to 5-on-5. Israel leaves the box. Fish pressing, missed pass, no icing. 6:10 left in the second. Pass, missed pass to Bill Hards. Looking for passing option. Tipped by Morrison. Couldn't field it, and that's going to be offsides. Fun game of spot the puck, face off, and it's going to be wherever the ref happens to be standing. Boston for the face off. Deals come away with it. McKay feeds it back to Miller. Miller out to Gartsky. Backhands it down into the zone. 5:42 remaining in the second. Ice Hawks bringing out the other direction on full check. And that was offsides. His player was across before the puck. All right. Ross into the faceoff. Rowe and Gartsky on the sides. Rowe picks up the Gartsky, sends it down deep, and goes on the forecheck. He's going to beat them there. Ross walks it up. It's stick lifted. Ice Hawks cross it at the blue line. Couldn't hold on to it. And Rowe sends it back down. Ross chips it up to himself in the corner. Gartsky in for support. Rowe in the slot. And Ice Hawks trying to clear the zone. A bit of a breakdown there, which the Gales need to capitalize on. As Ross throws in a check. Pass picked off by McKay. And it comes out to Gartsky. Backhands it up. Glove down. Gartsky gets a shove in it. It's pinned in the corner. 4:28 remaining. They'll send it airborne, tipped on its way into the neutral zone, pick back up, and that's going to be offsides. Halverson, Marsh, Edwards for the face-off in the neutral zone. Matt Miller and Billhars on defense, put up in the air and bouncing. Halverson flicks it up, couldn't get it past the defenseman, the Ice Hawks. Matt Miller with the stick lift, and Ice Hawks got it in, but it came out. Miller ended up as a forward as he regroups. Sends it airborne, bouncing puck, and that's going to be an icing. Try to get that one on net. All right, 3:44 remaining in the second. As Gales work to get some momentum. He feeds it back around to Edwards. Edwards chips it up to Marsh. Marsh and Halverson on forecheck. Edwards brings it around. Sorry, Marsh. Marsh reverses it. Comes out and makes the neutral zone. Puck comes out the other direction. Luke Miller feeds it back up to Marsh. Out to McKay. Shot. Center mass. And swallowed up by the goalie. There's 3:15. Klaus. Israel. Miller. Katie. Chado Welch. For this lineup after Miller. Miller dumps it wide as he was pressed. Shot short side. Comes out to the blue line. McKay able to hold it in. Sends it down low. Welch picks it up. Out to Miller. Miller dangles around. McKay shot. Deflected a couple times across. Oh. Fed off the backhand by either Klaus or Israel. And the goalie was just able to reach out and grab that before it rolled in. Shots on goal, 16-16. 2:49 remaining in the second. Wins back to Israel. Shot. Goal! Klaus. Israel. Shot. The defenseman dropped his stick to block it and tipped it up. As Gales bring it to within one. Great sequence. As Israel let it rip right in the middle of the slot. And I think the Gales are getting the momentum they were looking for. And Ice Hawks bring it back the other direction. Billhars gets dropped down. Looks like a shot up in the air, hits the glass. And Fish angles it off. Godino comes out. Godino almost reverses. This is going to be tripping on the goalie. As the goalie came out and tripped up Godino. Godino with another gear of speed. Beating the icing call. Brings it across. All right. See who they actually throw in the box. You can see the number for the Ice Hawks. The goalie was the one with the infraction. 2:01 in the second period. Gales go on the power play. Ross, Rowe, Gartsky. Puck comes out to Ross. Ross feeds it back down to Israel. Ran out of real estate. Got beat at the blue line. And comes back the other direction. Okay, he's dogging him the whole way. Ross brings it across. Dangles out to Israel. Couldn't. Almost fired off that howitzer of a shot again. Fortunate for the Ice Hawks. Israel shot off the shin guard. Out to Mulcahy. A lot of traffic out front. Comes back across. Israel shot just to the right. I think the goalie's pad would have got that one anyway. Gartsy bids him. There's a penalty. Slashing on. I see a broken stick for the Hawks. It's like Israel is going to head to the box again. As this tournament gets a little bit more expensive. Number 72 for the Ice Hawks. Miller, Morrison, Dino, and I believe that is Matt Miller against the wall there. Israeli defenseman. Dino into the face-off. Gales win it. Miller sends it back around. Dino sends it airborne. Bouncing puck to the neutral zone. Fielded by the Ice Hawks. Reversed. Morrison's able to get it, though. Takes a hit in the head, and just like that, we're going to go ahead and put another penalty on the board. It's going to be high stick. All right. Let's see where we're at. It's going to be 4-on-3. High sticking. Wilson was reversing the puck. Ross into the face-off. Rowe and sorry, folks. And Miller in the gay with him. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Ice Hawks playing very aggressive for a 4-on-3 penalty kill. We're at 4-4 now. Shot off the face mask. As okay, feeds it across to Miller. Miller tried to cross it. Picked up, though. Player goes down. Here, player out front. Stick lift by Miller. Then the shot from getting off. Shot off the leg and wide. Miller putting pressure. Shot goes wide as the buzzer goes off. And we'll go ahead and turn this around. See kind of where we're at here. 3-2 in favor of the Ice Hawks as we go into the third period. Shots on goal, 18-18. 45 seconds remaining in the penalty for the Ice Hawks. Another 28 for Caden Israel. As we'll roll right into the third period. Fresh 15 on the board. Sorry about the quick motion there. Hopefully you're not prone to motion sickness. All right. Still 4-on-4. Miller, Wilhards, Dino, Morrison. Billhar is going to play up. Center ice. Gales have 15 minutes to tie this one up, at the very least. Face off comes out into the Gales defensive zone. Matt Miller has it. Versus back to Billhar's. Brings it through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Morrison goes in the forecheck. Comes out to Billhar's. Billhar's gets a shot off. The stick goes up into the corner. Miller feeds it back down low. And Ice Hawks lob it up. Here regroup by Morrison. We are back to 5 for the Gales. As we have about 5 seconds left of the power play. It's loose out front. Morrison has it. Shot. Sent across. Rowe there, but covered. Face off in the defensive zone for the Gales. Klaus. Edwards in for Israel right now. Welch, center there. Comes out to Edwards. Close that off, and we are back to full strength on both sides. Comes out. McKay feeds it up. Keeper in the zone. Reversed. Back to Edwards. Klaus. Klaus got 2 on him. Sends it through the crease. Where Welch was last time Klaus saw him. Edwards drives player into the boards. Stretch pass out to Edwards. Edwards dumps it in. Goalie directs it behind the net. Welch is going to be the first man in with Klaus supporting. Edwards closing off the defensive side. Edwards couldn't close it off. Luke Miller able to feed it back in, though. Gales try to pick up some momentum. Tate Morrison comes in as Ice Hawks bring it across the zone. And Ice Hawks feed it down low. Got up, picked off, though, and reversed. Out to the feet of Charlie Edwards. Feeds it up to Morrison. Morrison gets poke checked. Able to keep possession, reverses it. No one else can get there in time. As Slight Dino comes in. Fish comes in to support. Dino at the face-off dot. Picks it up. He's got Fish out front. Reverses the other side. Shot. Loose out front in the slot at the hash marks. And player was on top of Johnny Fish in the crease as they blow the play dead. Face off to the left of the goalie. His perspective. Fish, Dino, Morrison, Billhars, and Matt Miller at the blue line. Puck sent across. Billhars couldn't field that one, and it makes its way through. Waved off, no icing. Miller chips it up. Held in. Fish chips it up to Morrison, who sends it in, but picked up by the Ice Hawks. Billhars reverses the puck back the other direction. And it should have been a hand pass. Fish reverses the other direction to take it as Gales keep momentum. Shot for Rowe just wide. He was crashing his forward 3. F3 in the zone. Pedino loses his stick. He's going to opt to soccer it up. The Fish takes a hit in the process from behind. Winger gets it to the center for the Ice Hawks and to bring it back the other direction. Puck up and McKay shoots a little too high on the clear and up in the netting. Faceoffs and come back in the Gales defensive zone. 11:20 remaining in the third period. Gales out shooting their opponent 2018. Bro had a great opportunity previous shift. Sox try to get a shot off, comes out into the corner, and they keep it in play and send it down low. In the slot, couldn't get a shot off. Miller closing up the gap as Vilhars works to get Marcus the stick back. Couldn't get the clear off a body on a shot. Sox blocking their own shots. Comes through the middle, picked up by Gartsky, and he lobs it up in the air. Could be gloved down. Ross in the forecheck, slash, shot, loose, and there's a penalty. Slashing. Coaches want a penalty shot, but he did get the shot off. Probably not going to get a penalty shot. Great read by Gartsky. Great effort. And Gale's going to go on the power play. Machado, Welch, Fish, Dino, Morrison, and Dave come in. Try to tie this one up. 10:43 remaining in the third. He has won the face-off. He sends it out to the wall. Shot across. Pass across Dino, just out of reach. And Ice Hawks tip it the other direction as Fish is on the back check. And tripping or hooking, they're going to call hook on Fish. Tripping. Player went to one knee, but still fielded the puck. Usually, if he maintains possession like that, he'll let it ride, but not today. And 10:19 remaining in the third. 106 remaining in the penalty for the Ice Hawks. Fresh 130 as Fish goes to the box, tripping. Gales down by one. Shot off the knee of Miller goes wide. Sorry, folks. Down low by the Hawks. Trying to get it back to the blue line. They run out of real estate. Dangle it up. Matt Miller closes the gap. Presses into the boards. And Ross brings it the other direction. Rowe crashing the net there, hoping for a pass through the crease. This pass can enter the zone, though. Miller backhands it out. Still in play. Ross reverses it. Rowe couldn't field it, and that should be offsides. Shot, save Marcus. Follow-up shot denied as the puck makes its way into the neutral zone, and Ice Hawks go for a regroup. Ice Hawks dangling around, and they have a man advantage now. Scales going penalty kill. Tipped wide by Miller and covered by Marcus. As Matt Miller tangled up the forward that was down at the crease. 9:03 remaining in the third. 14 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Ref getting the net back where it belongs. As Scudino goes into the faceoff. Loose up front. Shot. Couldn't get a shot off. Comes back to the blue line. And they send it to the corner. Down low. Shot off the leg of McKay wide. And we're back to full strength. Vilhars pins. Shot. And Barton loose. And sent wide by Vargas. Vargas trying to dive on that puck. Comes back out to the blue line. Sent across. Shot. Sent wide. That up to Godino. As Godino brings it across the neutral zone. Chips it up the glass to a Russian Tate Morrison. He's in the corner. Godino rides him hard. So hard the door opens. In my so few years of hockey, I've never seen the door open from a hit. 8:11 remaining in the third. Fish, Godino, Tate Morrison, Cahey, and Matt Miller. Puck comes out. Matt Miller gloves it, feeds it back down. Great sequence. Miller pitched up, sends it out to Morrison, comes out, and it comes back the other direction. Sorry, folks. And Godino takes a hit. Stretch pass, no connection. And they're going to wave that one off. As Morrison goes in. Morrison flicks it back up, still in play. And the Ice Hawks send it around the boards. At this point, they're just trying to kill time. 7:30 remaining. Rowe didn't get enough on that one. Miller stops him. And Gartsky feeds it low, but picked up. Fed up to Rowe. Rowe brings it across the blue line. The stick lifted. Battles through it. Comes out to Gartsky. Ross. Goal! By Ross will tie up the Gales with 7:08 remaining in the third. Great read. Rowe brings it in. Feeds it to Gartsky. Gartsky sees that doesn't really have much of a shooting option. Feeds it back to Ross, who hits the backside of the net. And 7:08 remaining. Tied championship game. Gales continue with some momentum. Welch brings across. That's going to be offsides. Beautiful sequence as they read off the assists. Ice Hawks win it and feed it into the Gale zone. McCahey reverses it back to Edwards, tips it up to Klaus. Klaus feeds it to Welch. Couldn't get a hold of it. Bouncing puck comes back out to Edwards, and he goes for a regroup. Pass a little off there. McCahey to Miller. Miller. No icing as the pass was tipped by the Ice Hawks. They feed out to the winger, back down low. Stopped by Matt Miller, and one of those unfortunate times where you really wish you're playing high school hockey. Great read by Matt Miller. Just a little too much oomph on that poke check. And it went off sides. Dohars goes to feed it up, gets picked off though, and comes the other direction. Shot. Goal. And the Ice Hawks go up by one with 6:15 in the third. Dino, Fish, Tate Morrison, Cahey, and Luke Miller. Ice Hawks win it. Dino loses an edge going in to grab it. Fish trying to feed it up. It comes back out to McKay, who lobs it into the opposing corner. Fish comes in hot, goes in a check, rubs him right off the puck. Sends it back up high. McKay runs out of real estate. Up to Luke Miller. Shot. Dino. And looks like the Ice Hawks are going to head to the box now for a cross check. Which is why you saw Dino take flight. Gales have a minute 30 here to turn this thing around, tie up the game with 5:48 left in the third. Puck center on the boards. Okay, it was able to keep it in play. Versus at the corner. Got Halverson and Gartsky. Sent across. Stick was lifted and they couldn't get there. Ice Hawks grab it. Rowe comes in. 1:05 remaining. Out front, no one there. Two players crashing. Rowe able to hold on to it. Gartsky now comes in. Back at the blue line. Backhands it up to Halverson. Halverson off to center back behind the goal line. Need two players on that puck. Makes his way to McKay. Up to back to Ross. Ross. A little bit of a breakdown there. Gale was able to stop the breakaway the other direction. Halverson dog. Ice Hawks shot. Sent wide. Vargas. 34 seconds remaining. Gales need to some pressure in here. As McKay brings it across, goes wide. That was probably offsides after Morrison. Not a lot of support there. Goes to Ross. Shot off the post. Skarsky looking for an option here with 8 seconds remaining. It's at his feet. Feeds it back to the point. He winds up. Back to Morrison. Back to McKay. Sends it across. Loose. Loose out the other side. The crease. Made it through all that traffic. Sends it through the crease. McKay's right there. Ross is right there. Loose across the crease. Couldn't get it in. Feeds it back around behind the net into the corner. Morrison's there. We are back to 5-on-5 play. Rowe goes for a change. Puck comes out. And they're going to call that an icing. It's going to come back in the Gales' defensive zone. Multiple opportunities in that last sequence. Gales now down to 3:45 to tie it up. Shots on goal, 27-24 in favor of Gorman. Gales win the faceoff. Miller sends it out. Tipped by Godino. Nope. They're going to say it wasn't tipped. Another stretch pass. Which led to the initial goal by Godino. Gales win the faceoff, send it around the boards, rides the board all the way down, and that was, I'm going to say high stick now. Not sure what happened there. And can't see the number, but a red jersey is heading to the box on a high stick. And the Gales get another opportunity. Minute 30, with 3:32 remaining in the game. Tie this one up. Chada Welch. Fish. Dino. And looks like we have a timeout. Quick conversation. A little bit of a change-up possibly on the lineup. Fish, Morrison, Welch, Godino, and I want to say Mulcahy on boards on defense. Gales control the puck. Morrison feeds it to Mulcahy. Shot hits the player's shin guards. Another shot bounces. It's loose. A couple inches from it hits the goalie and almost crosses the red line. Goalie able to dive on it. Fishing for the faceoff. Sorry, Godino. No, fishing for the faceoff. Comes out the other way. Godino presses up. Couldn't pin it to the boards, though. And the Gales are going to have to regroup. He feeds it out to Morrison. Morrison getting hounded as he crosses his own blue line. Walks it in. Lost it, though. And we're trying to pin it. Feeds it across. Dangled over by Mulcahy. Out to Welch. Pass. Godino was off. Morrison reversing it in the neutral zone. 33 seconds left. Morrison leaves it. Miscommunication. And comes back the other direction. Chipped up. Still in play. And it makes its way into the neutral zone. Welch fields it. Sends it across to a forechecking row. Sends around the boards to Godino. Got Billhars back at the blue line. Opts to bring it up the goal line. In the slot. Kept in by Billhars. Shot. Off. Follow-up shot. Rebound. Back behind the goal line. It's loose out front. And the Ice Hawks able to get a breakout pass the other direction. 2-on-1 with Billhars as the lone defenseman. Billhars presses him to the boards. Player loses the puck. 1:43 remaining in the game. Players doing what they can here. Gartsky. Loose up front. Shot. Gartsky with the rebound. Picks it up on the other side. And ties up the game. With 1:34 remaining. And the local crowd goes wild here. As well as yours truly. Great shot. The initial shot down low. Goalie leaves up the rebound. It goes right. Gartsky. Gales have momentum. Need to take advantage of this and seal the deal here. 1:20 remaining. It's pinned along the boards. Neither team really willing to commit too hard one way or the other. Ice Hawks able to get the clear. Bouncing puck the other direction. Fed back up to Ross. He's battling along the boards. Puck goes airborne. Doesn't hit the netting. It's still in play with 57 seconds left. Okay. Feeds it across. Tate Morrison. Morrison sends it over to Luke Miller. Luke Miller lobs it down. Goalie has to field that one. Comes out to the opposite side. Luke Miller's going to pick it up. Sends it down low, and no icing. He's worried on that one. 25 seconds left. And we may get some bonus hockey here, folks. Tied up. It's Fish. Fish lobs back down low with 10 seconds left. Ice Hawks going for a stretch pass. 1 second left, and that's going to be game. And not going to lie, not sure how the tournament is handled in overtime. So we will wait and see. Inevitably, the 16U AA championship game will likely be delayed, as I believe we are on the same sheet of ice. All right, 5 minutes on the board. See how many players, whether we're going to go full 5-5 or whether we're going to do 4-4. It's like we're going to roll with 4. We're staying on our own sides as far as goalies go. It'll allow them to do some quicker changes. Correction, 3-on-3. It's Luke Miller heads back to the bench. All right. Udino, Ross, and McKay in. And Gales win it. Udino back to McKay. Udino's going to walk it up. He's got Ross on the opposite side. Shot. Loose up front. Goes back behind the goal. Ross out to McKay. McKay gets pressed off the puck. Player loses a stick, though. Now we have essentially 2 players. And the puck comes out into the neutral zone as player gets a new stick. We're back to 3-on-3. Loose through the crease. And IceHawks pick it up and begin their first foray on offense. Dangles around, picked up the other direction. And Gales pick up speed, stretch pass. Miller wasn't able to hold on to that one. As Godino's still on the ice. IceHawks regroup through the neutral zone. Shot wide of the net. Godino scoops it up. Godino's still on that initial shift. Going to need to get a change here soon with 3:30 left in the 5-minute overtime period. Leaves it behind for Morrison. Morrison's got a body on him. Brushes that off. Brings it in the zone. Out to Godino. Shot. Goalie sends it wide. Morrison drops back on defense. Don't want a penalty at this point. Penalty would allow the other team to get a player up. 4-on-3. Puck comes around the other side. Luke Miller gets pressure as Fish comes in. Player deep. IceHawks picked up by Miller. Miller brings it around. He's got Fish out front. Loose at the hash marks. Fish battling, comes out to Morrison. Morrison controls the puck. Brings it around the faceoff circle. He's got Fish. Shot. Save. And both lines able to get fresh feet out here. Looks like all right, so the only change is going to happen during play. Refs doing a hard time keeping track of who's who before the whistle's blown. So cannot change it on the faceoff. Fish waved off. Garcia into the faceoff. Mulcahy back as the defenseman. 2:34 remaining. IceHawks win the faceoff. Bringing out the other direction. IceHawks have one player deep. Okay, gets a stick in there. Player through the slot. And Gales loses their stick. Pick it up. Comes out to Gartsky at the goal line. Tries setting it up. Hits the feet of the ISOC player. 2:03 remaining. As McKay brings it across. He's got Fish. Shot off the blocker and wide. Tripped up is Johnny Fish. Not going to call that one. Gartsky battling in the corner. It's 1:48 left. Dropped out for McKay. Shot. Gartsky screening. And IceHawks going to bring the puck the other direction. One-on-one with a back-checking Gartsky. Shot. Save. Varkas. It's at the crease. Sends it across. Gale's playing a dangerous game here, needing to get a clear. As Godino is back in. Dangles around. Gets tied up. High stick. And that's going to be a penalty with 1:09 remaining. It's going to be a hooking. Thought it was a high stick as he tried undercutting Godino. All right. IceHawks win the faceoff into their corner. It's a 4-on-3 in favor of the Gales now. 59 seconds left. IceHawks trying to just pin it and kill off the power play. They are not going to blow the whistle on this one. Gales need to get out of there. 45 seconds left. IceHawks control it. That coming out of the scrum. Up off the glass. Picked up by the IceHawks. 1-on-2. Dangles. Dangles again. Couldn't keep the puck. 31 seconds. And IceHawks bring it back the other direction. They're playing extra safe now with an extra man on the other side. Fed up by Welch. Out of reach. Could have been tripping there, but they're not going to call much at this point. Comes out to Luke Miller. Luke Miller could hold on to it. Godino, it's 1-on. Save. Varkas. Follow-up shot. Save. Loose and covered by Varkas. Amazing sequence there. All right. .27 seconds left. Eventually going to be the end of the game. Godino on the ice gets waved off. Ross now into the faceoff. Miller has it in the corner. 1 second. And that is it. I imagine we're going to shootout. We'll see what they want to do. All right. Go ahead and reset the goals for the shootout. Looks like the visiting team will pick this one off. All right. Off the post. No good. All right. See who we have coming out now. Looks like it'll be number 9, Ross. As the goalie gives the affirmative, he's ready. No good. 0-0. Shot wide. Both teams without a goal so far. It's like Budino will be next. Goal. No good. No goal. Thought that was in. Thought it hit the back, saying it hit the stick. Thought he had that one. The whole crowd blew up. All right. Glove save, Darkus. All right. I believe we have one more to throw. This, as long as you're best of 3, this should win the game. Save. And we'll go back to a 4th series. And he makes it. All right. Gales get the opportunity to respond. This is for the game. We will need to tie it to get another series. Wide. And the Ice Hawks come away with the win. As both teams line up for the handshake line. All right. Want to thank everybody for watching. It's a great game. Gales came back multiple times to tie it up, bring it into overtime. All right. And once they are done here on this sheet of ice, we'll be moving over to the 16U AA championship game, where the Gales will be taking on Anaheim Ice Dogs, the 15 AAA Ice Dogs. Gales had about 2 hours of rest between games. Ice Dogs about 3. So we'll see who has the last bit left in the tank. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here in Henderson. Appreciate everybody for watching. And we'll see you in a few bit on the other game. Thank you.